ZaxAudio presents The Human Battery, a short story series by Zach McGee. Issue 2. I look at Mr. Black, then at my brother, dumbfounded. He killed our parents, and we haven't reported him to the police? We did, but the cops aren't willing to try to arrest him. What are they afraid of, his dumb accent? Mr. Black thrusts his hand forward, and I'm pushed against the wall. He comes toward me with a grin on his face. I don't understand why you would question that, but I'll explain it to you anyway. I have the power to move objects with my mind, and the cops would prefer to not turn this city into a war zone. He releases me, and I fall to the ground. I pull out my gun and fire twice. I'm shocked to see the bullets floating in mid-air. What the... I manage to get out. That is what they are afraid of, little brother. I get up and holster my gun. What did you come here for, Mr. Black? My brother asks. Please, sit down. I just want to talk. We do as he says and take a seat. Now, I'll get straight to the point. I want you two to stop interfering with the black market. If we're that big of a threat to you, then why don't you just kill us right now? Because, Eric, just the fact that there's a vigilante in this town increases the sale of weapons, and of course the sale of ammunition. And what will you do if we don't stop? Mr. Black cracks his knuckles. If you don't stop, then I'll make your world a living hell. Eric gets up from the table. So that's it then. Stop messing with the black market, or our lives will be miserable. Pretty much, yeah. Eric opens the door. Get out of our home, you piece of shit. Mr. Black gets up and heads toward the door. Watch that language, boy. Your mama would wash your mouth out with soap if she heard you talk like that. Eric is tense and breathing hard. He slams the door after Mr. Black leaves. Damn that son of a bitch! How dare he! Come in here and tell us what to do, then talk about our mother like that? He punches a hole in the wall, then kicks another one. Calm down, Eric, I shout. He looks at me. Calm down? Why don't you just shut up? He kicks me in the head and I fall back. I get up to fight back, but my memory starts coming back to me. I don't remember everything, but I can remember quite a lot. I remember now, I say. I hear a pounding from the floor. Keep it down up there, a voice says. It's our downstairs neighbor. Well, he's as grouchy as ever, I remark. My brother comes toward me. You can remember now? Some of the details are a bit fuzzy, but yes. Good. Now I won't have to explain everything to you. One thing, though. When I hit my head, were we fighting about something? It's not important right now. Right now, we need to think of a plan. I have an idea. I'm sure I won't like it. What is it? Take down the entire black market. He looks at me with no expression on his face. Please tell me that is a joke. No, I'm completely serious. Have you lost your mind? If we interfere, he'll make our lives miserable, and he won't hold back. I don't care. My life sucks as it is. I don't think it could get much worse. You're a fool, Jason. If you want to carry out your stupid plan, fine. But you can forget about living here. I grab a suitcase and start packing. Oh, you have to be kidding me, Eric says. You're moving out? With the crappy job you have? Where are you going to find a place to stay? I'll live on the streets if I have to. You know what I think? I think you were adopted. And why's that? Because I couldn't possibly have a brother as stupid as you. I say nothing as I finish packing my suitcase. I walk over to the window and open it. I'm about to jump out when Eric grabs my wrist. Jason, this is dumb. How are you going to take down the black market anyway? I have a plan. I jump and use a charged hand to slide down slower. I walk down the street until I'm able to wave down a taxi. Take me to 1873 West Street. We drive for 5 minutes, then arrive at my destination. That'll be 35 cents, the taxi driver says. I give him 2 quarters and tell him to keep the change. Well, I'm here. The abandoned warehouse that's not so abandoned, I say aloud. I put on my gas mask and climb up the wall. I get up on the roof and head for the skylight. I look inside to see a deal taking place. Perfect. I got here just in time. I lower myself onto the railing and slide down the wall. I position myself behind a few boxes and take out my gun. I aim and take out the 2 men who look like they're in charge. The others return fire in my general direction, so I move to a new position. I move all over the place, making noise as I go as to waste their ammunition. They run out of bullets and I come out of hiding. Hold it right there, boys, I say. One of the men makes an attempt to reload his gun, and I shoot him in the head. This operation is now under my control. I step forward with my gun raised. Who do you think you are, punk? One of the black market dealers says. I'm the human battery, your new boss.